For problem number 1, we are to list the appropriate term with the notation given. So for A, we are to find the appropriate term for D. So D is a line that crosses the outside of a circle, which we call a point of tangent. And it's a point of tangent because it's a line that intersects the outside of a circle and it's not in the inside, and it's on forever, like a chord, but a chord, it has segments on it. So we find number A, and then for number B, for letter B, we are to find FH. So FH is a line that intersects two circles on the outside. So this is a tangent line. For C, we are to find CD and the appropriate term for it. CD is the radius of one of the circles, which is not that hard to describe. And AB, we are to find for D, which is a chord. A chord is any line that goes through a circle with 2 points at the end on each circle that intersects it. For E, we are to find C, which is the center point of a circle. For F, we are to find AD. AD is the diameter of one of the circles. And G, we are to find AB, which is a secant. A secant is a line that goes through a circle that doesn't have any segment stopping it, so it goes on forever. And for H, D, we are to find DE. And DE is a tangent line because it goes through outsides of the circles and does not have any goes in the inside of the circle. For question 2, tell how many common tangents the circles have, then sketch the common tangents. So there are 2 circles that are given, and one's a little bit bigger than the other, and we are to find the how many tangents you can have. So we can find at least one that goes diagonally from each side of the circle, and then another one that crosses that diagonally that is also diagonal. That's 2. And then on each outside of the circles, we can each put a line, which makes another 2. So we have 4, and there would be 2 inside tangents and 2 outside tangents, which make it a total of 4. So how many common tangents does the circle have? We have 4. For question 3, find the value of x and using quadratic equation. So we are given a circle with 2 tangents. One tangent side is 4x squared plus 5x, and the other tangent side is 6. So if we have 2 tangents that come together at one point, we know that both side lengths are the same. So when using the quadratic equation, we first have 4x squared plus 5x set equal to 6, and then we minus 6 from one side to get 4x squared plus 5x minus 6 equals 0. Then we plug that into the quadratic equation, so we get negative 5 plus or minus square root of 5 squared minus 4 times negative 6. And we find that when we're using this, we use x. These are just the variables. So x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c. And then we figured out that x equals negative 2 comma 3/4 as our answer. For question 4, find the radius of the circle. So we are given a circle with the radius, which is r, and another radius of the circle, which is r also. And the outside of the tangents, well, outside one tangent is 14, and it makes a triangle, and on the outside is another measurement of 7. So to find the radius, we will take r squared plus 14 squared, which is the tangent on the outside, and equal it to r squared, r plus 7, all in parentheses squared. So we will then get r squared plus 196 equals r squared plus 14r plus 49. And then we simplify that down, so we will get r equals 147 over 14, or 10.5 as your radius.